From Target Field in Minneapolis, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Taj Bradley. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Okay, all set to go. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota.
First pitch, 7-10.
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Bradley measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Here's a 1-1. Popped up. Clemens should have this one. And there's 2 away. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He's been a great free agent side. That one found hard the other way. Hoskins went deep in his most recent game. Just missed. Hoskins pushes it foul. Manzardo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball, that's up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. The Twins coming up, no score. This is Twins. Back at Target Field, today's starting pitcher, number 47. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Leading off, Austin Martin. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Kwan on his way over. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Second baseman.
A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Matt Wallner. Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. Chris, he's already set a career high for runs scored this season. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one lifted to left. Quan on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Byron Buxton. And a big swing and a miss. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over. Scoreless. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. Arias matched a homer in his last game. Yo-1.
No, that's out. Ball.
And a foul ball. Two down. Swings and misses. One out in the second. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Brian Rocchio in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Lopez. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann.
Heck one.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Ball.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's too low. And it's 2-1. Swings through that high fastball. Just misses with that one.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Trevor Larnach looking to rebound from Wednesday's game where he was 0 for 5.
Ha!
Second inning here, no score. Line drive and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now Otto Lopez. Arias on the move to the gap. Nice grab on the run. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. In game. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride.
George Valera now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan now at the plate.
No, ball.
Top of the third, no score.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And now 3-1. Hit hard, base hit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Man at second. And that's outside. And it's 1-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Chopper to second. Keishel whips it to first. And that ends the inning. Guardians lead. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ball.
Ripped on a line to center. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a couple of quick outs. Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit.
Nope, ball.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at target field, out of the fourth, Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hard hit left side. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hoskins, batting with one down, takes a strike. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number two.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now here is Gabriel Arias. 2 down, nobody on.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Yeah.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Just off the inside edge. And a 1-2.
Ball.
This one popped up right side. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Keeschel. He's 0 for 1.
Keeschel.
Yeah.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. That's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That was pretty nasty. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Flied to right his first time. That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So up next, Matt Wallner struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-2. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Now time called at the plate. Buxton stands at second with 2 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, needed a big.
Back in Minnesota, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. In the air, left field. Fair ball. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Schneemann up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Man at second.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And Naylor swings through that one. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
George Valera getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Nope, ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And a curve is down and in. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The 2-run shot. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Center field. And that is that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
That's the ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2-2. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Otto Lopez, the next Twin up to hit.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Flares it into the outfield. Out number 2. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Towards first, and it goes just foul. High fly ball, right field. Arias under it, and that is that. Still nothing. Back at target field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Foul ball still 0-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Well struck right field. That one carrying out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. 1 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Rhys Hoskins. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to hit, Gabriel Arias. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
No, that missed.
Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Brian Rocchio.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position.
Derek Shelton out of the
for the
New
Twins,
pitcher now, Yoendris Gomez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball.
No,
see if he adjusts on this next pitch.
On the ground to first. Here's Lopez for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now 3-0. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back in Minnesota. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. And now the 0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. That one just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Now the third baseman, Cody Clemens. Grounded out his first time up.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Guardians leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Austin Martin digs in now. Martin having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Yeehaw!
Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Luke Keeschel, the next to hit.
Outside, ball.
This one in the air, right field. And that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Minnesota Twins. Back at target field, top of inning number 7. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Out towards right center field. Buxton on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bo Naylor now at the plate.
Here. That's a ball.
Gomez, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's a 1-2. And that just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And here is George Valera. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the seventh, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Number 25.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
There's a line drive to left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Walner, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Matt Festa, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Gaddis getting cranked up as well.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. The Twins trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Next to hit, Trevor Larnach, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Back in Minnesota, ready to begin the 8th. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
That's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Heck.
Foul ball. One and 2 here. Backed off the plate that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. That one
Ball.
missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Martin ranging back. 2 down.
The bat, number 9. Designated.
Manzardo at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. And look out.
That hit him.
As that one ran in and got him.
Up next for Cleveland.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 1 for 3. Manzardo leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That's outside. And that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something like...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Guardians, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Vesta.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cade Smith, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a ball popped up. Hoskins has a beat on it, and there's 1 away. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Here's your 1. This one in the air, center field. Valera drops steps, heads back on it. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Twins. We go to the 9th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. On the mound now for the Twins, Eric Orrs. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Swing and a foul out of play. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in, Brian Rocchio. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Yeah. 0-2 now. Rocchio checks his swing. Appeal down the third. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Steeman. And that one fouled off.
Ball out. Ball.
Close,
nope,
but call the ball. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Runner takes off. Pitch
ball,
misses.
that's up.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Hey, ha!
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Guardians lead 1. But they Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Clemens, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. So back to the top of the order. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And a foul ball. The Guardians trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one up and in. Look out.
That missed. That's the ball. Drag 2.
Here's a 2-2. Just
outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Cleveland trying to close it out. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Chopped left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.